Welcome. My first live on YouTube. Exciting. Let me introduce myself. Oh, let me get these on straight. My name is Deani, aka Dama Yanga, Lady Freedom. That's in Spanish. If you don't know, if you see the flag behind me, if you see the view behind me, which is dope, is you're looking at Cancun right now. I live in Cancun, Mexico. I've been here for the last I've been here for 2 months, going on 3 months. I came December 31st, 2021, started the New Year's off here, and let me tell you, create your reality. Just step into it. Step into your truth. Step into your light. Create your reality because no one else is going to do it for you. And if you do not do the things that sit right within your heart, within your gut, within your mind, your life is not going to be, you're not going to be able to live your life at its fullest potential. You're always going to do things because it's what you think you should do. We got to know what we want to do. We have to be intentional about what we want to do. And this is what my page is all about. It is a mindset. It is a whole mental strengthening, therapy, guidance, everything that fulfills us, that stirs us. This is what my page is about. And I want to share everything that's going on with me and how I created the lifestyle that I want for myself by just believing in my own power, believing in my worth, and also surrounding myself around people who are like-minded. Like, that's a huge part of it. We think that this self-journey, this self-mastery journey is just about us, which it's a selfless journey. It's not a selfish journey. And there is so much strength and connection and networking and basically doing what I'm doing right now, speaking my truth and connecting to those who are willing to do the same and not just look out for their own interests. I mean, there's times where you have to be by yourself, and I'm by myself right now. And out here chilling, being mindful, and being grateful, and being a blessing, being thankful, like, man, all of the above. Introduce yourself too if you're on here. I'm originally from California. I'm a Cali girl, born and raised. That's why you see Caribe con Khalifa. So you're in the Caribbean with Queen Khalifa. And Queen Khalifa is an Amazonian woman who spoke Spanish. And she was a morena. She was a dark-skinned woman who I believe, and I say this all the time, who you guys think Wonder Woman is actually Queen Khalifa. They took that and made it something that it wasn't. Like, they do all things, when you speak of Egypt, when you speak of just the world in general, how our oppressors, normally come in and make everything not look like us. So this is why I'm here also too, to let you know, those who look like me and have the same experiences as myself, that it is possible to break those generational curses. It is possible to do things outside of the box that most Black people don't do. It's possible to do it. Learning another language is one of them. Connecting to different cultures is one of them. Just things, you already know. If you know what I'm talking about, you already know. We know how we grew up and what our ancestors and what our grandparents and mothers and everyone taught us. We have to live by a strict book, a strict way, because, this world ain't cut out for us and it's dangerous. All these things that kind of hold us back from really stepping into our higher power. And, they use all forms of all different tactics to undermine our potential. So it comes in many different forms. It comes in the form of religion. It comes in the form of a loved one. It comes in the form of written word. the Bible. It comes in the form of so many different things, man. And we have to learn to just really process everything that we learn, process it, and understand what is in that message for us. Because there's a message in everything that we receive. Because words are spells, right? And the spells that we speak are basically us casting spells, and that's how others do. They cast spells as well, and then later letters are symbols. So everything that we write, everything that we read, there's an intent behind it. And make sure that intent is to build yourself up so you can be stronger for not just yourself, but everyone else who is willing to reciprocate that, right? Because we got to keep building ourselves up. That's what we're missing, that connection. And they ain't trying to connect us. You already know that. I hate to sound too preachy, but it is what it is. This is what I talk about. I know my mission is not, the funnest of missions. I will be showing you a lot of things that they failed to show us out here in Mexico, and I will be talking about a lot of the history that is connected to our future here. There's so many hidden gems here. There's so much history to us here. There's so much growth to us here. There's so much potential for us here. And if I can be of assistance and inspire others to walk in their light, then so be it. If this message is for you, receive it with open arms. If it ain't for you, take what you need from it and do what you need with it. Yeah. So this is the ferry part, and it's going to it's flying over. It's going to Isla Mujeres. And Isla Mujeres is a magical island here in Quintana Roo. It is beautiful. It's my favorite island here, but I didn't want to live on like an island in the middle of the ocean, so Cancun was enough for me. And if you have been following my page or my YouTube, go through all my videos and check them out and catch up on everything, because I'm about to post my next video later on today or tomorrow. I have to work on the editing part, and you're gonna see like me walking through the barrio, the hood. You're gonna see me speaking Spanish with taxi drivers. You're gonna see me, a black woman, traveling solo, because my man is not here yet, but he's on his way here. You're gonna see me doing a lot of things that most people are afraid of doing, because it was time. It was time for me, And when your time is. When it's your time. I posted something on my social media pages the other day, and I said, pain is weakness leaving the body. And when I said that, it resonated with me so deep, because when I think about this process here, and if you have anything to share it too. But when I think about my process, and if you think about your process, think of all the things that you had to endure to get to where you are. Think of all the things you had to endure to get to where you are. Were they easy things, or was it painful? Did you have to sacrifice? Did you have to have people looking at you like you're crazy? Did you have people count you out? Have you cried at times when you felt it was unbearable? Like, man, did you get sick through your process or through your journey? Did you have to fight through so many obstacles, right? But each time, if you think about and you look back in retrospect of all those things that, were roadblocks in your life, how did you feel when you conquered those things? You felt amazing, right? You might have been tired, might have been exhausted, but it's all right. You just had to take a break to reset, to recharge, to reboot. There's nothing wrong with that. But after that, what did you feel? Your body is strong. Once that weakness leaves, it rebuilds that strength. It recharges, it punches, and this is what the journey is about. It's not going to stop. And it's an infinite journey, and it's a beautiful journey. Despite everything that's going on in the world, we have to look through all that and understand that there's greatness. There's greatness in all of us, and there's greatness to be created constantly. It's your belief system. You might have to do away with your old belief system. So many people's belief system have crippled them. When I first started my self-mastery journey, I remember reading a book. I forgot what book it was. Or someone told me that the richest place in the world is the grave. It's where people died with all their dreams and aspirations without even putting it into effect. So many people were afraid to step into their truth, into their light, because it might not have been what was popular, or it required too much work. It required too much of your time. It required too much consistency. It required too much pain, right? So, my word to you for today is be more mindful. Stop. Don't get out of your head. Get into your head. And also into your heart and into your gut to figure out and seek what works for you. No matter if it doesn't work for anyone else, figure out your truth first. Figure out your understanding with yourself first and your emotions first. And then everything else will fall into position. Trust you, trust me. I'll be back. I'm gonna do this again. Let me know what you thought. Ciao.